Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. So, last time, over in the Western Forest, we went ahead and unblocked the road of all those nasty, shimmering, sparkly, magical spikes. As such, back in Act 1, Bestel has a reward for us. Yay, rewards. It's actually an Act 1 quest that you can't quite do until Act 2. But you still get rewards for it, so it's definitely worth going back and grabbing. How many other rewards? Yeah, okay. There's a couple things I haven't quite done here. Actually, I wanted to hear that poem. Damn it. Grants a passive skill point. Bestel had been working on a poem for us.
A stranger like no other faced the wall of the Umbra, opened a pass in a sorry land, gave some hope to a sorry band of exiles and death's castaways, a chance at life on a brand new day.
Yay, Bestel, awesome. We're awesome. Alright, so for that, we get a skill point. Brings us one step closer to that lovely Resolute Technique node that I am glad is still here. I just thought about that. Some stuff was moved around on the skill tree. It's like, wait a sec. Okay, it's still there. Good.
First I thought you brave.
And sometimes people just talk about stuff. So, yeah. How about you, Tarkly? You got any rewards for me?
Damn me. Animals don't seem to...
Well, there's that fetid pool quest I never quite did. Just to go around the area and clear it out. I'll do that at some point way in the distant future, when I need respec points. Be like a nice little surprise. Oh yeah, I can go back and do that. Otherwise, today we're going to be heading back out into... Are we going to do that? Or are we going to go to the old fields and out this way for other stuff? Decisions. We're gonna go the other way. There's still something to do in the Western Forest. We're gonna do that all at once with some other stuff later on. For now, I just really... I can use Melee Splash. I hit level 19 at some point, apparently, and didn't realize it. Well, and yay for a desync already. I don't know what the hell on there. Something happened, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. If these monkeys would leave me alone for a moment. Why are they all rubber banding so badly? Because I'm staying so close to the entrance? I honestly don't know. But, as I'm trying to say, and get on with, we have Infernal Blow. Infernal Blow does a ton of damage relative to Leap Slam. Leap Slam is the whole 95.4. It's like, whoo, 95.4, whoop-de-doo. So, we need a whole bunch of linked red slots, Die Monkey. And it just so happens I have a 3-linked piece of armor. The armor will slow us down, but it'll also make us tankier and allow us to actually use this particular gem combination. Okay, so let's get, not Leap Slam. Leap Slam is still useful as a utility, but I want Life Gain on Hit and Melee Splash linked up to Infernal Blow. If we stick that on our right click, because we're going to be using it constantly, it drops a little bit because we are using Melee Splash, so we do less damage, but Infernal Blow is now an AoE ability. It will splash the surrounding targets, and the explosion effect will also be very useful. We can see it for the first time in use right here. Everything exploded. It is frickin' awesome. It's fun, it's hilarious, it's just so frickin' satisfying just to see everything explode like that. I doubt this will be worth using. That's a really good... Yeah, I just wasted my last wisdom scroll. Go me. Yeah, this is the fun part. Like I said, it's so much frickin' damage off that AoE splash. Just basically, for now, anything I attack is just going to die. Well, I once again need to amend my statement. Anything I'm actually capable of hitting shall die. As soon as I get Resolute Technique, it will be just so much better than it is right now. Okay. I'm on the lookout for flasks. That's my main focus for the moment. Anything else is nice, but I really need to upgrade flasks. The other nice thing is with Infernal Blow, when things actually die, things nearby take damage as well. That's the actual exploding part. I was like, yeah, we're finally in business with Infernal Blow. Took 20 levels, 19 levels. That's a one-handed axe. I don't want that. And boom, whole bunch of death. First Aura Gem. We'll grab that and look at that in a moment. I'm gonna grab that Mana Flask. Hopefully, be able to kill the last couple of guys here out so I can stand still in peace. I think Heavy Blow. Yeah, Heavy Blow is still going to be the go-to for just outright single target combat. Everything else, though, yeah, is just going to die horribly to our lovely, lovely Infernal Blow. Okay, what am I looking at? Clarity Gem. Regenerate 3 mana per second. Unfortunately, I need the Dexterity, so I can't just grab something else to stick in there. That would be kind of useful otherwise, in theory. Reserves 60 mana. Huh. I would have thought that all 60, 40%, 30%. Do I have anything that gives mana? I would have sworn that they changed the way that auras worked to where they were all percentage based, but I guess some of them might have been left as just flat health. Or it's just reflecting the health or the mana it will reserve based on my current mana. At any point during that I said health, I meant mana. And another unique boss downed. And a whole bunch of other crappy loot I will not be able to make use of. Alright, on to the crossroads. Let's get the waypoint here, and we're actually going to be ducking back into the old fields afterwards. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. There we go. We're good to go. I got the little bit of a gray screen and a swirly ring of doom, but we're good, we're good. Alright, hey, and there's a chromatic orb recipe equipment.
Mana's gone.
That is the one unfortunate side effect of having all these skill gems linked up. It does use 24 mana to cast Infernal Blow. Or to use Infernal Blow. But when I hit with it, everything dies. It's a pretty good trade-off. Most things die. Sometimes things get too far away. And this isn't even like the extent of the build. This gets so much more powerful later on. The biggest problem right now is I just cannot hit to save my damn life. I need that resolute technique. Like waiting on mana, waiting on mana, waiting on mana. And everything else has just killed themselves in the meantime. Hey, we got a burning shrine. There is actually something I can go kill quick. Theory. A couple of the shrines are kind of underwhelming. I think this is one of them. It's like the damage on it's not really anything worth getting concerned about. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just not exactly a great effect. Diamond Shrine. You always get critical strikes. That's actually kind of neat. That's a lot more effective than the other one, that's for sure. There's another unique guy here somewhere. Caliph Headstatter, or Headstaffer. And the little thing doesn't say his name. I don't know what his name is. He just died, so does it really matter? Wasn't exactly planning on going back and like informing anyone about it, so you know, whatever. And we'll kill you for good measure. Alright, now to go and get that waypoint, and then we will be heading back to the old fields and down into the den of the great white beast. Huge, giant, bear, monstrous thing that Nessa wants us to put to rest. For one reason or another. I don't remember. It's times like this where I really, really wish I was able to run quicker more often. Realistically, I would not have as bad of a... Let's try this again. Realistically, I'd have a lot better... No, it still doesn't sound right. I tend to have too many problems managing mana, so I can't swap out to a second Quicksilver Flask at this point. Spectral Throw. That is a new skill gem. Throws a spectral copy of your melee weapon, it flies out and then returns to you in a spinning attack that strikes enemies in its path. Let's just give this a try for the hell of it. That's pretty cool. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I haven't played around with this skill at all yet. I keep thinking I'm swinging and attacking normally, and then it's like, wait a second. Oh, you can use it multiple times, too. That's actually really neat.
My mana is gone.
And I actually have a decent weapon, so even though it's only level 1, I'm actually going to leave it at level 1 for the time being, but... yeah, it's kind of cool. If that worked with, like, multiple projectiles and stuff like that, so you could just throw out more than one sword at a time, that would be pretty cool. But, that's not the purpose of this build, as kind of neat as a build like that would be. We have a giant great white beast to kill. Or just a great white beast. He's not really... well, he is giant. He's quite large, actually. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about half the time. Just waiting for him to group up. Oh, look, you guys died again. Oh, look, you died. And just a little desyncing spider left. Why's everything desyncing today? I'm not getting any leg spikes. I don't know. Let's go to that portal scroll, and those guys can live. No, we can't kill them all. If we killed them all, they'd just not be able to reproduce. So, you know, you gotta allow for some population control. There's a particular term for it with various, like, fisheries and, for hunting and stuff like that, where you let a number of them live. Oh, this is good. Kill these giant bears off quite easily. And not get anything from them. We'll level up Inferno Blow, because why not get more awesome damage? And we have the first large chest. Large chests drop a whole bunch of good and awesome stuff. These are actually fairly uncommon to find for a lot of people, because people tend to not really fully explore areas. Like in here, if I'd gotten to the Great White Beast and killed it, I would have just gone back to town and that would be the end of it. So if I hadn't accidentally come over this way, I would not have gotten it. And I could be picking this stuff up, but I'm talking with my hands moving and flying all over the place, because why not? Alright, let's grab these rare items.
I cannot carry this.
Grab the rare items I can carry, at least. Let's put you there, put you there. This does not in any way, shape, or form help me. That, however, does. I think that's all I'm gonna grab. No flasks, no flasks. Okay. So, we got a bunch of stuff I'm not going to use. Now I just need to find this Great White Beast. If I had the room, I could take off my armor while I'm running. I would move faster. Fortunately, I have no inventory space with which to do that at the moment. Oh, still out of inventory space. Story of my life.
Mana's gone.
Mana's gone. Also, story of my life. Fortunately, I do have enough mana flasks sitting in my inventory that whenever I get back to town, I can make a better mana flask. You can actually pick up that torture cage. Rare stuff is always good to pick up, just to sell for pieces of stuff. Normal gear, if I find a big clump of it, I'll probably blow a town portal scroll. No, maybe I won't. I was gonna say, I can go back and just sell stuff for some wisdom scrolls, but what's gonna end up happening eventually is I will have more wisdom scrolls than I know what to do with. It will happen eventually. It's just a matter of it hasn't happened yet, and I would really like it to happen soon, so I actually have them and don't have to worry about it. But until it does, I am just kind of screwed in that regard.
Thank you, my ancestors. I will repay your gift.
One more skill point. I can no longer miss my targets. It will be glorious once it happens. It's like, I always have in the back of my mind, I'm keeping, how do I want to put this? I'm having a lot of issues talking today. This isn't what I want to talk about, but it's just, the last couple episodes have just been terrible as far as talking goes. I'm always on the lookout for anything I say being a great thing for a title, anything that happens to happen being a great thing for a title. And it's like, I'm trying to think of a title for this episode. It's like, I'm looking at the time on the recording. It's about 17 minutes on the audio, minus a minute or two because the audio is a little ahead. But it's like, you know, I'm probably not going to get to Intruders in Black like I said I would. Got a little distracted with the Great White Beast. It will be worth it, but not what I said I would be doing in the last episode. One hit, all those magic monkeys died. And drop nothing worth taking. So yeah, I'm always trying to keep an eye out for something that would make for a good episode title. And it's like, no, we're gonna doing the Great White Beast. What are we able to do about this? You know, it's you know, I'm pretty sure the first episode, or going way back to the beginning of the series, I used the Great White Beast as an episode title already. So I don't want to have two of the same titled episodes. So that's out. Like, well, what else? You know, we came down here, I could call it Hunt for the Great Beast or something. Yeah, it's kind of like whatever, who cares? I'm gonna be using Infernal Blow to kill him. You know, we could call it Blowing the Great White Beast. Wait a second. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's the trials and tribulations of coming up with episode titles that are not completely wrong and perverted. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
My mana is gone.
And you know what? I'm getting tired of killing stuff in here, so we're going to run into a dead end because I am awesome like that. Go me. Actually, this is the only path remaining at the moment, so we will eventually find the Great White Beast down here. It's just a matter of how far we have to travel to get there. Although I do like these little spiders and monkeys, because they do surround up, or group up around me quite nicely for the purposes of blowing them up. And there is the Great White Beast. Now let's beat him to death with Infernal Blow. I'm not going to blow him. We'll blow him up. It's a little more appropriate. A little more PG-13, if you will. Alright, more stuff I can't actually carry. Do I have any random crap I could just drop? Of course not. So, on that note, crappy cold resist ring, crappy life ring. There's 2 down. I need 1 more thing to drop. Crappy topaz ring. Perfect. There we go. Laziness has paid off. As we go back to the forest encampment with a full inventory. And if we go talk to Nessa, or Yina rather. If I said Nessa...
The white beast spirit is at rest. No more pain. Take this in thanks from me, and from the suffering animal that you have helped.
Oops. Oh, really? I don't even get a... Oh, God damn it, Yina. All that, and I don't even get a passive skill point for my efforts. Yay. Alright, let's drop off all the currency stuff I have. That's, alright, that's all working out pretty well. Coming along quite nicely for a couple-day-old league.
Hello.
5 versus, let's take it out and identify it. 8. Do I want transmutation orbs or augmentation? Or alteration orbs? We are going to go with the... No, actually, no. We're going to identify... I don't have the stuff to identify this, so we'll identify that and that. And we got an alchemy shard out of it, so... Yay. And you're superior. I will hang on to you. I'm gonna make a tab just for superior stuff. Superior. Let's do sup, because I don't feel like trying to figure out how to spell superior at the moment. Weapons and superior armor. As soon as I get, I believe it's 40% worth of percent quality on things, I will be able to get some blacksmithing orbs and stuff. You guys can all go in there, and it is time to make some improved flasks.
You help us, and we help you.
And I want to get my belt first. Currently using a rustic sash. Can go with max life, strength, or energy shield. Energy shield, don't want. Heavy belt, plus strength, that could still be worth using, but I can't identify it at the moment. It's almost like I wasted them on something. Alright, so let's go ahead and improve that. And let's go ahead and apply a transmutation orb. And we get nothing, because I can't do it while it's equipped. And we get 29% increased charge recovery, that's good, and 2% physical attack damage leached as life during flask effect. Alright, that is actually kind of okay. So, that's good. And, actually, yes, I do have another large flask, so we can make one of them also.
Hello.
I will be able to die less. It will be glorious. And we'll transmute that also. Transmute that also. 50% increased amount recovered, 33% reduced recovery speed. Alright, so we recover more, but it takes longer to recover the full amount. Good stuff, good stuff. What are we up to? 23 minutes. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Path of Exile. Next time, we will be heading back out to the crossroads and onward to the Chamber of Sins, and possibly, who am I kidding? We're not going to get through the Chamber of Sins and do other stuff in the same episode. So next time we'll be doing the Chamber of Sins, and then in the next episode after that we'll be doing other stuff. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and or subscribe, and have a great day.